So I want to introduce our speaker today. We have Joel Stern. He is from Hound. He's a community engagement manager, and he leads the team to help local businesses claim and optimize their account on the Hound's platform. He has over 23 years of business to consumer and business to business experience with amazing sales organizations. He has also dedicated a variety of forms of community service to nonprofit organizations such as the Big Brothers and Big Sisters organization, also the United Food Bank. So please welcome today's speaker, Joel Stern.
Thank you, Faustine. I really do appreciate the time to be here right now and talk to your members about what we're all experiencing and one of the ways that maybe we can help them get through it. Let me okay. So really what we're going to talk through today, guys, is a little bit about our partnership overview with the BBB and how that works. Really what Hound is as a platform and how it applies to you, and even how you can get started. And then we'll also end the day with question and answers, or would love to hear your ideas or notes. That sounds fair? So very quickly, our partnership with the BBB is one of it's a mutual partnership where we are also an accredited member, but we are also a marketing platform that is available to other accredited members and even non-accredited members. We've actually had some tremendous success with the BBB Pacific Southwest, and as of today, we're at $2.1 million since the beginning of pandemic with the offers and marketing platform that we're generating right now. If you're in the Phoenix area, you may notice some of the businesses right there. Pedal House Brewery, which is one of the largest breweries in the Phoenix area, Tempe area. They've done $4,300 with a support voucher program. Spokes, they're a great family of businesses. They signed out with us recently, and they're at $2,200. And the original Cafe Boa, it's one of the more famous places in Tempe. They've done $6,200 in revenue using our platform with support vouchers. So let's talk a little bit more about what Hound is. Right. To start that off, though, what are we? Are we a tool? Are we, a platform? A lot of people need help right now, and they're looking at all avenues to find that help. And what we're finding is there are a lot of tools out there that is going to help you generate traffic, foot traffic, will help you generate revenue. But you have to do it all yourself. You have to create the content. You have to be up on your social media. You have to be able to use tools like MailChimp or Constant Contact and create everything. There's too many tools to be effective to market. And right now, your focus is to get open. And if you are open, to stay open, right? There's a lot of factors that are going against us today. And sometimes you just don't have time to do the things that you need to do to stay relevant. So the other thing too, is if you decide to outsource your marketing, you're paying for effort, not results. There are a lot of companies out there that'll take your money and say that they can do something without ever really delivering you a customer or giving you revenue. And we understand you're doing everything, right? I was in a business in Tucson recently, and the owner was not only cooking all the food, it was a restaurant. He was not only cooking all the food, but he was also his own wait staff. He just was like, I don't have the ability, nor do I have the capacity to get people in here to hire more staff today. And he was in a very popular area over by the University of Arizona. So just to hear things like that, well, he doesn't really have a lot of time for marketing, right? And then when you do pay for that marketing or even do it yourself, it is very difficult to track your return on that investment, right? So what it is it's very complex. It's very time consuming to do your own marketing if you're a small business and you don't have a marketing person under you. So we decided that there needs to be a better way. What we have is we have a marketing platform, which I'll go into more detail with, but for you, it is results delivered pricing. So what that means is you only pay when somebody walks through your door and actually pays for your goods or services. So it creates a zero risk model for you, right? You're not outlaying any capital that you may not even have to get people in the door to pay for that, right? And then they ask how we get paid is a flat rate fee. So every time we bring somebody in, we charge a flat rate, and that can be anywhere between $10 to $1, depending on the services or goods that you guys are pushing, right? I love this saying. I don't know who came up with it in our company, but no risk it, all biscuit, right? We are a dog centric company, so you'll see quite a few dog references. Our company is named Hound, we play into that a bit. So let's go back to pay only for results, right? And sometimes people say, well, what does that mean? It sounds too good to be true, right? I'm only going to pay when I get paid. But what we do is we build and push to consumers effortlessly. So you create an offering that is built around your goals, what you want to accomplish. It can be any price that you want. So you can, if you are able to offer discounts, you can offer different types of discounts or buy one, get ones. Our system is built like Amazon with the mindset of one-click purchasing. So it makes it very, very simple. Our processing platform allows for really just an email, a name, and a credit card to purchase that, which really cuts down that time. And you don't have as many abandoned carts when you are selling those different types of packages. The other thing that has been really helpful in the pandemic is the funds are deposited immediately into your account. So 100% of the funds that we generate from any of the goods or services that you're providing, those go directly into your account when somebody purchases them. We actually do not get our fee paid until the customer walks through the door and actually redeems that coupon. So, or that package or purchasing that service. So our goal is to get them in the door so that, you're able to sell to them or upsell to them at that moment as well. And again, there's no risk, right? So even if they purchase that service of yours and they never come in, which does happen, trust me, you do get to keep that breakage. That is your money, and you don't have to pay your fee. Again, does it sound too good to be true? Again, this is the process of just purchasing that. And then the way that we do redeem offers at redemption, right, is basically they'll come in with their cell phone. Their offer will be in the My Hound app, and that My Hound app will have the barcode or the offer on there. You never have to touch their phone. They can actually redeem it. They show it, they redeem it. You see that it's redeemed. You know that those funds are already in your account anyways, and you just have to reconcile your accounts. So, and I can answer any questions around that process as well. But again, they walk in, they press redeem, and then there's actually a cool little animation on that to know that it's not like, say, a screenshot, right? So you love the concept. What do we do? Well, what we'll do is we'll have you sign up, but we want you to start with a goal. So we want to know what are your goals? Do you want more revenue? Do you want more foot traffic? Do you want to collect data, right? Do you want to collect data so you can market to your customers at a later date? We can offer all of those. And really, we have a amazing team that's in this building that helps enable those offerings for you with your goals, right? So they're going to listen to what you have to say and go, okay, this is what we think is best. Or maybe you already have those, you know, those offerings in mind to achieve those goals. And then we'll just help put those together. The other thing that we'll do is we'll add all the different channels to get those offerings out to your customers, right? And so with the more results, the more you enable the different types of channels, the more revenue that you'll make and the more customers will get back in the door when you are open or if you are open. So with this, what is a customer walking through your door worth, right? Are you able to upsell them on different opportunities? If you are, you know, in a service business, you want to constantly be able to upgrade those types of services, right? But how often do your customers come in? Do you want to create offerings that will get them in the door, but not only get them in the door, keep them coming back, right? Keep marketing to them, keep incentivizing them in this crazy time to get back in the door as soon as they possibly can if they like your service. And then what do you like selling most of, right? Is there something that is much more profitable to you where you can incentivize it a little bit more, but sell more of those things? And so once you sign up, the first step is claiming that offer, right? Or claiming your offering. So create your offering and you are pushed out to consumers. So it's very, like I said, it's very simple to create your offer on our platform. And then once they're on the platform, they're going to go out to a few different ways. They'll be instantly found in our Hound community, which is our app. We are creating an online community as well, which will launch there pretty soon. And that's just a really great way for people that are looking for experiences right now. So they're looking to get a massage, or they're looking for a restaurant to go to. This is an amazing way because they're already on the platform. As of right now, we already have thousands of consumers in your area, whether you're in the Phoenix, Maricopa County area, the Tucson area, or Southern California. We have quite a few businesses that are creating this community with you. And then we're going to get those consumers to purchase those vouchers or coupons, right? And whether that's because they just love those businesses or because there's some sort of incentive that makes it, we're allowing them to support the businesses that they love. So with our service of those offerings, we also have a couple of different things that we've added to this platform. So if you do have digital signage, we do have Hound TV. Hound TV is we basically plug something into your digital signage, and it allows for those different offers to roll through. But it also connects with your other community members. So other businesses that are on platform that you do not compete with, so a restaurant won't compete with the restaurant, but will roll different offers. And so again, it's creating that community, but then you get to keep that as you share the offers, you also share the data. And then beyond the listing, not only do you have the app and the TV product, but we also have our website data collector. And so as people are coming into your website, you can actually provide offers there, or even just get them on your mailing list, right? We do this all the time for folks that want to just collect that data so they can market to them at any time. What's really cool about the data that we collect, those emails and names, that is your data. You can export that data off our site at any time and use it with a different service. So this is a great, inexpensive, well, really free way to collect emails for the lifetime of your business. We also have the ability to push offers via social and email. So if you can push those offers to, if you have like Facebook or Instagram, our team can help connect the platform to those feeds, and we can get those offers on those feeds. Same thing with email. If you have an email list, you can actually upload that into our system, and we can email out any offers that you want to bring those customers back in. And then we also have an upsell service for Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is basically a guest Wi-Fi service that we just plug into your modem. And what it does is actually, as I go back, the Wi-Fi will actually allow for you to do bounce back offers, but it's a secure and easy way to have somebody get on your Wi-Fi in your business and help push those offers to them. I'm going to go back real quick because I do see some questions that have popped up. If I can open them up.
Hi, Joel. We have a question on how the program is different from Groupon. If you can explain some differences between the two programs.
Yeah, absolutely. So Groupon is a company that, you know, their main focus is just pushing out to their users, right? They do any kind of offering, any type of service, and really they definitely tie your hands on what you can do, right? So if you have a service, what we normally see with Groupon is Groupon will say, hey, you're going to have to give a huge discount, and then they take a huge part of that as well. And it doesn't usually align with the goals of bringing in revenue, because with Groupon, we don't see very much foot traffic returning. So our whole platform is built on keeping that customer, bringing them back in, but not at this heavy loss that you usually see with Groupon in terms of your profitability. And then we also have quite a few different ways that we engage with your customers, right? They are your customers, and we want to keep them your customers. So we have these different platforms that you have access to. You have control of the marketing that you're going to be pushing out to. The other biggest thing, and depending on where you signed up with Groupon, is we pay you out immediately. So the moment that somebody purchases the offering, they will, that 100% of those funds go directly into your account. That is your money. Again, we only get a fee back when we are when the offer is redeemed. So, are there any other questions?
I don't see any other ones, but if you need Joel to clarify more, please let us know in the chat option. So
great. So again, we understand like things are hard right now, right? And so we've pivoted as a company to really learn about what the businesses we work with, what their goals are. You know, today goals are, let's get customers back in the door. How do we do that, right? But is it collecting that data for a later date, right? Who knows how long the pandemic is really going to be with us at this point. We've already experiencing reopening, and now some of us are experiencing closings again. So now is a great time to not only collect that data, but sell things that don't include necessarily people using them today, but using them at a later date. So if your goals are, again, collecting data, you can sell packages. This company, Cafe Boa, they were closed for 2 months using our system. And once they reopened, all the data that they collected, they were able to really go out there and just attack their customers with their marketing. And it wasn't overbearing in any way. And they were one of our biggest success stories as a restaurant. They also have the ability to create, you know, birthday clubs, special promotions, you know, again, just hey, how are we going to incentivize those customers to come back? And our data collector on your website really makes that easy, right? Whether it's an anniversary, whether it's a birthday, that the ability to market to folks at those times, there's a greater possibility that they are going to purchase. So, you know, what I loved about this company is that they did have a wine club. The wine club, you were actually able to go and purchase those bottles of wine, but they actually did curbside service for those bottles of wine, and then gave them a $10 gift card. So when they did reopen, they were able to come in, enjoy the wine if they hadn't picked it up, and then also eat as well. So customers delivered, you know, a few of these different examples. When you do reopen, or if you are open, you know, again, back to what are your goals? Spokes, I want to get people back in the door, drinking beer and having a good time, right? What was your profit maker? Alcohol. So what they did for offers is, hey, we reopened, buy one entree, get one entree or appetizer at 50% off, right? They wanted to get people back in the door so they would be, you know, drinking. And this was a great incentive, right? And this was an incentive that Spokes, that this was their choice. You know, we gave them a little bit of guidance, but these are the types of offers that you need that are really going to get people back through the door. And then Pedal House. I actually took part in this. Support vouchers are really just an emotional term for a gift card, right? And so this is a way for a business to support you, even though they may not feel, or sorry, a consumer to support you, even though they may not feel comfortable coming in yet, right? So they purchase this really with the promise that, hey, I am going to come and support you at a later date. I actually have purchased multiple of these Pedal House brewery support vouchers. It's one of my favorites. So, and then once you get them in the door, you know, we talked a little bit about upselling them. How can you do that? Well, you can do it through Wi-Fi. If you don't have an in-store Wi-Fi system to grab that data, you're really missing the boat. People are looking for a way to get online, not use necessarily their data. And this is a great way to just collect those customers and really hit them back later, right? And how that works is they type their email into the Wi-Fi system, and then they actually get a bounce back offer right now. Now, I know there's quite a few different products out there that do this, but we have found that this is a really effective strategy as you're getting people back in the door. And then, hey, you do have customers, they're coming in, you know, the pandemic is starting to subside a little bit. You have to keep marketing to them, right? You know, we do really well with different things like the birthday offerings or the anniversary offerings, right? This is just another way to connect with your customers. It's a way for you to let them know, hey, we're thinking about you. We know this is a special time. We know it's a hard time. Come in, enjoy something on us. Okay. And then, so how, again, back to our partnership with the BBB, right? How do you sign up for this service? It's very simple. You actually go to hound.com/BBB-PS, and you can actually fill out this form. This form will help you create the account, and what'll, you know, as you look at what your goals are, it'll walk you through on the different offerings that you can do. And, you know, you can push that out within 48 hours. So again, whether that's a support voucher to get revenue in the door now, or whether it's some sort of package or service that you want to promote to drive that foot traffic back in, we can do it fairly and easily. Then what we'll do is we'll walk you through all the different channels that you can enable, right? So to deliver those results. So your social media, your email, your website, take advantage of the things that you already have. And then if you have digital signage, that's great. Let's put that out there so you can really connect the community around it. And then if Wi-Fi is something that you do want to offer and you're not offering now, it's an amazing offering today to, again, grab that data and reach out to those customers continuously. And then we do deliver ROI, right? So with your offerings, there is a dashboard that lets you see, hey, this is the revenue that we've connected. This is who our audience is. These are the different types of data around birthdays or anniversaries, right? So I've collected, say I've collected 1,000 birthdays. Well, that's 1,000 opportunities for you to get somebody back in the door at a later date. And then, so again, to kind of wrap this back up and how you do it, right? You do go to hound.com/BBB-PS. You'll claim your account by signing up, create that offering that'll get on the app immediately. Then you'll create additional offers from your goals. And the best way to figure out those goals is to have a conversation with our foot traffic advisor, right? So we do have a 30-minute session that we'd like to set up with you. And you can really have that conversation with them and say, hey, I really want to get somebody in the door, right? How's the best way to do that? And we'll walk you through that process and get as many of those channels enabled, okay? Just to be very transparent, the Wi-Fi, there is a monthly fee for that, which is $99 today. Again, no risk it, all biscuit. Take it, we really suggest that this is a program in terms of marketing today where you don't have to put any capital down. This is what we can do for you is incredibly powerful. Let me go. Sorry. There is if you just want to email us and have some questions that we haven't answered today or won't answer today, the demo@hound.com, we'll have somebody reach back out to you as well. All right. And then I am trying to pull up any of the questions that we may have.
So we did have a question on what business do you think this is a good fit for? And in a sense, who is your ideal customer?
Yeah, so our ideal business is a brick and mortar business. Again, we're here to drive foot traffic and something that provides experiences, right? So a restaurant, a bar, or anything in the food and beverage industry, anything in the health and beauty industry. So if you do have a business that is providing services, again, it's providing that experience. Any experiential type of retail is great. And then family entertainment. We actually grew from the family entertainment industry. And that's why we're so keen on grab that data for birthdays, grab that data for anniversaries, because that's where people do want to create those experiences. There's a time in my life that I want to celebrate. What's the best way to celebrate them? Oh, well, I'm a member of Hound. What is around me that I can take advantage of? Any other questions?
I don't see any other questions. Can you go over the pricing for everyone so they can understand or pull up the website? I know that's kind of a lot of information, so.
Yeah, in terms of pricing, it's very simple. There is no price. There is no subscription to this service. We do not charge you any sort of fees other than the price or other than the pay per visit fee. So again, once somebody comes into your business, and uses the service that they've either already paid for, or maybe you're doing a coupon, once they actually redeem it, then there is a price that, again, is depending on the service that you're offering, can be anywhere between $10 and $1, right? So a couple of examples to not get, too crazy with it. A coffee shop, the pay-per-visit fee is around 80 cents. I believe if you have like a massage, or a massage therapy business, it's around like $7.80, right? And that is a flat fee. So you know what you're paying, you can build that into your cost, and understand that where your profit is. But there's no fees on top of that. Any other questions?
I don't see any other ones. If anyone is interested in looking at the app right now and looking for offers that other businesses are using from Hound, where do they go?
Yeah, great question. If you're looking at offers in your area right now, the best place to go is to download the My Hound app. You can find that on iOS or the Google Play stores. Download it, sign up, and immediately offers that are within a 10-mile radius of you will start popping up. If you're in the Arizona market, you'll see, quite a few offers. It's probably a few less in the Southern California markets right now, which is a place that we would love to grow.
Great, thank you. I don't see any other questions.
Okay, well, thank you guys. Oh, I do see one that just popped up. I own a dance and fitness studio. What is my fee per client? Is it by the account being charged? I would have to look that up, Annette, and I'm happy to follow up with you afterwards. I believe it's probably sub $5 for a different package. Is it by the account being charged? No, it's being charged by the offer that you're doing. So say you do a group of classes, maybe like 5 classes for $100. And again, I don't know what you do, or I don't want to be too specific, but if you were going with that, then it would just, once they came in and redeemed that offer for those classes, it is just one fee. So it's not one fee every time they walk in. It's not one fee, per class. It's that one fee for that package. I am part of Hound. How do I tie my BBB account into Hound so I am a member? If you signed up with the link, we have you attached as a BBB member, which I absolutely, I'll make sure that I go in today and double check that for you. Is that fair? I guess so. Anything else? Okay, you signed up directly with Hound. Yeah, I will definitely go in and into our system and make sure that you are attached to BBB. We know that you're a member of them as well. Is there any other? Well, thank you. I love our business model too. I do see some of the feedback where it's not necessarily what you thought when you got in here, but rest assured, we don't have all the answers. Our answer is, how do we get people back through the door? And our system is built to do that, right? If we can drive a customer back in the door by you offering an incentive, and maybe not even offering an incentive, we have plenty of our merchants that are not offering anything right now. They don't have the ability to offer anything right now. But what we're doing is we're pushing it out to consumers to support you. And people will support you. They just need to know about you, right? And so do you want to go out and pay for that type of marketing? Or do you want to use a service like ours where there is no capital outlay? There's no risk. We don't charge you a monthly fee. We don't even make you sign a contract. There's absolutely no reason to not use a service like Hound if you want to bring customers back through the door. Anything else? I think we answered them all, Faustine.
Great. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today. Thank you, Joel, for taking time out of your busy day to educate us on this platform. It's definitely a very neat platform helping businesses during this time. And like you mentioned, there's no cost for a business to try it out. So I think that's the beauty of this. So, and Hound is an accredited business with BBB as well. So, so thank you everyone for attending. Thank you, Joel, for taking time out of your busy day. This webinar is being recorded, so it will be posted within 1 to 2 business days on events.bbcommunity.org. Please have a great day and please stay safe and healthy out there.